All right, ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I did the thing. Woohoo. Losers bracket, round 3, fight. Best of 3, Warships Classic, final day. Here we go. GWHAT bringing with them a torpedo, unique upgrade, Shimakaze, 12 kilometers, Vamp Deuce, Harugumo. Now, this is not a 420 Blaze It Harugumo. He's got the special smoke and engine module, does not have the unique upgrade. Odd. Another Vamp Deuce. For cruisers, we've got a Wooster that's reload, a Stalingrad that's also reload, a Des Moines that's a unique upgrade, a reload Burgon, and a sniper, well, kind of more like a quick scope, Spect Montana. Moving to the south, opposing them is HAKUY, bringing with them an Alvaro de Bazan. Played around with that ship a little bit yesterday. It was fun. In our post-stream party, whatever you want to call it. We got a Harugumo 420 Blaze. See, there you go, with that smoke module, with the unique upgrade, all that good stuff. Vamp Deuce. We've got Stalingrad going to the middle of the map with reload again. Kremlin and Des Moines. Des Moines is reload spec. Interesting as well. Seeing a lot of lack of unique upgrades here. That's okay. Reload boost spec Burgon heading towards the sea cap with a Minotaur. Most definitely going to be radar, yep. And they've got their own Shimakaze. These are 12-kilometer torpedoes. It's a torpedo spec, but it's not, I repeat, they're not running the unique upgrade. Interesting. Shell's already out on the Stalingrad, who's been detected. And you can see the Vamp Deuce is starting up a smoke screen. And it feels like they're going to try to get Ayanami up to this safe spot south of the island. Just have to see if that happens. All right. Meanwhile, on the strength of radar, we see the Vamp Deuce being shot at a little bit by the Alvaro de Bazan. We're gone now, firing in. Nice looking torpedo wall of skill from that Shimakaze. And is this Gumo going to take a torpedo by accident? It looks like he very well might. Go, little one, go! Okay, he makes it. Oh, man. Alright, so going back to the other side, you can still see that smoke screen to get the Kremlin into the safe spot. Now, he's not running his Hydro yet, and I'm surprised he's not, because I would think that you'd want to have that Hydro going so that the Kremlin knows the torpedoes are coming. So I find it very interesting that he's not doing that. There they go. Des Moines Hydro picking up the Vamp Deuce. You can see that, that the Wooster is sitting in Harugumo's smoke in a position to farm out this safe spot. And Rob actually crashes into the island there, doesn't make the turn. And ouch. Those were a lot of shells from that Montana. They were meant for the Kremlin, but they actually hit the Vamp Deuce instead. And, well, these guys are going to be sitting for quite some time. Looking back on the other side of the map, the Montana and Stalingrad for GWHAT are working their way to the side of the map. We got Minotaur with Shimakaze smoke. Not interested in going into the cap just yet. Now, if you look at his radar, the Minotaur can absolutely radar the entirety of the sea cap. So as soon as Rothillian backs into the sea cap, I have a feeling we're going to see that radar go up. Meanwhile, Alvaro de Bazan barely dodges another round of Shimakaze torpedoes. Okay, well. There's the radar. Lillian detected. It's going to be forced back out of the cap, of course. And then you can see the Shimakaze's torpedoes are coming in. Now, of course, Arthillian's got Hydra going, so I doubt he's going to, you know, really be in trouble here. And battleship shells come in, and they definitely connect on that Minotaur. Kremlin and Vamp Deuce are still stuck because guess what? As soon as, well, I was just about to say that. There we go. Hydro went down, the radar went down, Hydro's back up again, and now Rob 6 is once again stuck. He had a slight opportunity to get out of there, and he didn't take it. I'm kind of surprised about that. Because, well, now he's stuck again. That was an opportunity for Rob 6 to get out. He didn't really take it. Meanwhile, our Quada's Des Moines is continuing to get farmed down by Gumo and Des Moines in smoke. I'm surprised the Alvaro is not helping here. My guess is they're trying to make sure that they don't get flanked by this Shimakaze. Torpedoes coming out, going at both sides. And Rob's Hydro is down right now. So, he's okay. Rob once again detected on radar. Or, sorry, still detected on Hydro. I saw that radar circle. But that's actually the Des Moines radar. Gotcha. Well, we should be seeing Rob's Hydro come up soon. Gumo was detected. Someone was detected and lost a big chunk of hit points for his trouble. Stalingrad continuing to work around the corner. He was spotted, so they definitely know that the Stalingrad is there. Might not necessarily know exactly how far up he is, but he's about to cross the Fidget Spinner Island. And you can see, oof, the Minotaur is caught with this island behind him. If the Stalin were to come out right now and radar, he could absolutely surprise this Minotaur. Is he going to do it, though? It's a very limited window. He does not. Wow. I'll bet you he's going to watch that one later. And there you go, Des Moines goes down. More torpedoes coming in on the smoke screen. Gumo. Jeez, he's got like 9 lives this game. Now, the Avaro's been rotated off of A now. It looks to me like they're gonna try to go for B now that the Des Moines is dead. Rob is still sitting here. I'm guessing they're just using him as a hydro buoy or something. I'm a little confused about that, but it is what it is. Minotaur gets Burgon smacked a little bit there. Ooh, nice shells coming in from that Montana. Once again, connecting with the Minotaur. Not a complete kill by any means, but still makes him sting a little bit, you know? And that smoke screen, if you look at his positioning, that smoke screen is just past 12 kilometer. So they're playing just outside of the radar range of the Stalin. As a matter of fact, the Stalin has radared. So, this is just pins and needles right now. Just pins and needles. Stalingrad trying to get some payback on the Burgon. All right, well. Not too much to comment on right now. Just more farming. Stalingrad though is quite low. He's healing up. The Shimakaze actually gets himself spotted. He's trying desperately for this kill on the Stalin. They know he's low. They know his DCP is down. And the Minotaur we missed is also quite low. Must have taken another hit from the Montana, I should say. Stalingrad continuing to burn right now. There he goes. Burned out by the Shimakaze. Alright, so that means the Montana's by himself. Back at B, looks like the Alvaro de Bazan is fixing to go into the B cap. Des Moines is still able to hold the A cap just fine. I'm really surprised that GWHAT hasn't been more aggressive on this side. I guess they're afraid of that Kremlin, who's literally just parked himself there the whole game.
The enemy is about to win.
You know, what's kind of crazy about this battle, if you think about it, is the Kremlin and Vamp Deuce just kind of sat for the longest time. So, in a sense, HAKUY played this down 2 players, right? I mean, obviously they project power and stuff, but they played this game down 2 players. And yet they still managed to hold on to A. And you know, they still made better trades and everything. It's crazy. Torpedoes coming in on the Kremlin. There he goes. He takes 1. More torpedoes coming into the Burgon smoke screen. Kind of odd to say that, but I just did. Frycom Shimakaze now on radar from the Des Moines. And everybody's trying to get Captain JK's Vamp Deuce farmed out. So he's going to be just kind of sitting there for a while. Which means all guns will now change to the Burgon. I mean, Haragumo just does Haragumo things. You don't even need IFHE to just, you know, keep setting fires and all that. That's exactly what's happening. There he goes. Despite having a heal, doesn't matter. Burgon just gets farmed down. And that's pretty much going to do this first match. First game, I mean. There's the Montana over on the other side getting farmed. Oof. And Pepe the Pepega in the Minotaur, he gets his revenge on the Montana for slapping him around a bit. All right, GWHAT's Vampadeuce is about to go down. There he goes. And with that, there's only 2 seconds left in the match. There it is. Or in the game. I keep saying match. It's the game. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. All right, there you go. There you go. Congratulations to HAKUY for winning the first map. Remember, this is a best of 3. Okay, here we go. Game 2. GWHAT versus HAKUY. GWHAT wanting, of course, to win this game to force a game 3. We love game 3, so that's what I'm looking for as well. Alright, so GWHAT is moving with 2 Vampadeuces. One is going into the B camp area, the other one is heading towards C. Yu Yang, Torpedo Spec with Radar, is heading towards A with the Venezia, unique upgrade Venezia, 2 of them. One with the spotter plane module, one with the main battery. Spotting plane is absolutely what I would take as an aside here, because you want those planes up as much as possible. The Conqueror, okay, interesting for Battleship. And then heading towards CCAP, we've got Vampadeuce. There's someone in the Zhao. Not a unique upgrade Zhao. I would have expected that. Unique upgrade Des Moines, and then finally a Montana, which is once again kind of a quick scope sniper setup. HAKUY has already put a Vampadeuce in a spot that we've seen so many destroyers play south of the B cap. And then heading towards A, we've got ourselves Shimakaze with torpedoes. Let's see, that's sure they're 12s. Yep. Not unique upgrade though, just a torpedo spec Shimakaze. There is our 420 Blaze at Haragumo and the Minotaur. That combo worked really well last game. Stalingrad for War Gambling Enjoyer south of B with Reload. Heading towards the seaside, pretty strong sea flank for HAKUY this game. We've got ourselves a Kremlin, a Des Moines that's got Reload, Stalingrad that's Reload, and then there's the Alvaro de Bazan leading that pack heading towards the 910 line. There we go. All right. I had some flickering light on my my monitor. It's been distracting me. Sorry about that. All right. So anyway, what do you know? There's a Des Moines going to the typical Des Moines spot. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. Deep water torpedoes coming into this smoke screen. Very well placed, by the way. They're designed, of course, to screw up the attempt for smoke screen there. And it does that a little bit, but of course, these are deep waters, so they don't kill destroyers. If that was a gearing, for example, it'd be a very different situation. Conga line torpedoes all missed the Des Moines. He was playing very much back, so it makes sense. Radar up to detect the Vampadeuce at sea. Now, the Stalingrad positions are very interesting. If you look at how they are set up, they're well suited to kind of support each other, right? War Gambling can shoot into C from his position, and Thelvedem can shoot into B from his position. And they can both back up as necessary. And look at all these hits coming in on this Vampadeuce. He's not going to die, but he's quite low on health. And remember, Vampire 2s do not have the heal. Arda Bazan dodges Zhao torpedoes. Zhao is detected, so they know where he is. Oh, wait, more cross torps? It'll be fine. So, if I'm that Zhao and I see a Kremlin, I might think a few choice words and try to run out of there. We'll see if that's what happens. Torpedoes coming in towards the Venezia pair. Thor takes one torpedo. Now, Streaker, both Venezias are detected. Both have their smokes available. I'm not quite sure why they're just sitting there and taking it. Maybe they feel like they don't have to worry because there's only one battleship and he's on the other side of the map. Now, this is the second time we've seen HAKUY do this, right? Where there's only one battleship for them on this particular map. It really, I don't know how I feel about it. It just feels weird, feels wrong. Argumo detected now by the Yu Yang. And there's your sap shells coming in. Oh, Venezia does that. Maybe they figure the Shimakaze is so close that they can't smoke up, but I mean, you still are undetected as long as you're not shooting, so it just, like I said, it feels strange. Yeah, whatever. Either way, they do manage to pull HAKUY back from, push HAKUY back from the A-cap. Conqueror is getting farmed by the Vamp Deuce. We haven't really seen too much out of his guns so far this battle. Yu Yang is back in A. Now HAKUY does have only about half of the A-cap radar capable. And you can see that Pepe is backing off of that. Now, since we've been talking about this, the Stalingrad Tel Vidam has moved forward. I don't know that I like that idea. With Stalingrads, you absolutely can't move them with when the flanks aren't protected. And I feel like that might be a little premature there. I know they're trying to get a shot on the Zhao in this area, but it does feel a little premature as more Shimakaze torpedoes come in and absolutely wreck the double Venezia formation. And Thorbang's gonna go down here, I think. Unless he, like, boogies. Nope. He takes the torp, floods out, and then the Shimakaze is gonna get the other Venezia, too. Oh, it's an absolute travesty. Absolute travesty, as our Seeker is flooding right now, is spotted right now, is trying to heal, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Shimakaze open up. The Haru and Minotaur absolutely are going to. They're both in their smokescreen ready to go. And talk about a waste of a ship, a waste of two ships. Why would you sit on that line and just not smoke? Literally not use the thing that you have. Just feels bad. Well, it looks like I'm not the only person that had a rough start. As I'm seeing my buddy Painzer overslept a bit. Oof. All right, well, now that those two Venezias are down, I mean, that whole push power is oh. Des Moines trying to make a show of something just goes in and eats a face full of torpedoes and look like maybe a Kremlin salvo for his trouble. Matter of fact, yeah, I think that was the Kremlin's backing up a bit. Let's watch these shells. As the Des Moines stops bow in and starts to reverse. It just feels bad. And the island eats what would have killed the Des Moines. It doesn't matter. All the shells coming on the Des Moines. His DCP is down. There he goes. Stalingrad finishes the job. And then GWHAT's Yu Yang goes down over here at the A-cap. And that's it. The rebels have been routed. They're fleeing into the woods. That's all she wrote. I'm trying to see if there's the other set is going to be going to game 3 or not, because we might be able to catch that game. We shall see. Arthilian manages to save his ship. Not like it really matters that much, frankly. All that's left on this side is the Zao and the Montana. I tell you, if I'm that Zao, I'm just going to hit W now. I mean, you might as well. Looks like GWHAT would rather just sit there Montana. It looks like he maybe is pulling over, asking for some directions or something. Ah, he's putting a plane up. He needs intelligence data. Conqueror does get a nice slap into the Minotaur on the other side of the map, but, you know, he gets farmed out and returned by the Minotaur. Yeah, and this will be done. There goes the Zao. Des Moines got him. Looks like the... Hey, the Des Moines just radared and came through and just said, yeah, you can die now. Like I said, he might as well just have hit W, you know? It's like, go down swinging. Instead, they're just sitting here and dying a slow death. Well, as soon as this Montana goes down, that'll be it. So let's or the Vamp Deuce goes down. That can happen too. I think we might get a double. Yeah, we got a double death pick. Here we go. All right. Well, congratulations to HAKUY for 2 quick games. Gonna put you up as the winner screen because we have another game to run to.